shoulder. It's muscle. I don't know. For some reason, it just. Oh. Hey. How's it going? Oh, that's crazy. Well, all my stuff got here today. I don't even know. No. No. No, no, no. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it sucks. I don't think so. I don't know. I found him. Yeah, I found him. Yeah. Okay, cool. I like getting these calls. All right. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Take care, hon. Okay. Bye. Oh, Nate, dab dude, says CJ. Yeah, asking does get you much further here, that's for sure. Who dropped my first digit? Karen McDonald did. Way to go, Karen. She's really trying. Karen gets that first bong rip on a clean bong. What? Karen, you get to dirty my bong up. That is it's on honor for sure. So there you go. I was really enjoying the Pineapple Express, man. There's nothing wrong with this strain. I have no problems with it at all, man. It is great. I really enjoy smoking it. You mean, like, Nate, can you do a dab too? Yeah, that's better. I don't like being told what to do. Oh. Hey, Stukes. Okay. Just popping in some of these tiny buds. TB. Tiny buds. Oh, stay in my bowl. Get in my belly. Get in my lungs. THC and my brain cells. Where you need to be. All right. All right. Cheers, Karen. We'll start at the top of the hour. I'm not getting any chat data here. I'm making a prediction, and I know it's going to be shocking for you guys because as many times as I thought this was going to happen in the past, I'm going to go ahead and lay it down again. Donald Trump's going to prison. And when it happens, when he gets arrested and they put the cuffs on him and he goes to jail, I'm going to need every single one of you to come back here and tell me how awesome I am for predicting this. Because I know it seems like most of the time that Donald Trump cannot get in trouble. But do you realize it was Megyn Kelly who opened my eyes up to what Donald Trump was guilty of? And boy, oh boy, is she correct. So I went, I did a little research this afternoon while I was, cleaning around the house. And, I like to do stuff. Yes, CJ, I'm streaming on multiple platforms right now. I'm streaming to 6 Facebook pages and 6 YouTube channels, among other sources of social media. So you guys that were watching this morning's show, I pulled up an interview that Ben Shapiro was doing with Megyn Kelly. And you guys might remember in the interview, at one point in the interview, Megyn Kelly says, all of these people that are trying to go against Donald Trump for incitement aren't going to get anywhere because he didn't incite anything, which I disagree with. And I think it's provable that he did incite. He scheduled it. He incited it. He sent the people there. I think that's all provable. But even better is what I agree with Megyn Kelly on. And remember, when I tell you guys, we talk about this all the time, I say, look, it's very important to listen to people you disagree with because eventually you're going to find things that they say that you agree with. This is an example right here. It was Ben Shapiro and Megyn Kelly interview that I was listening to, and it was Megyn Kelly that said this. I'm going to bring it up, and I want you guys to listen to what Megyn Kelly says about Donald Trump.
I win again, and I'm back, and better than ever. And so I think the Democrats,
7 minutes into the interview. I think I remember.
That's called politics. People have been doing that from the beginning of time. They've been having sit-ins. They've been, this is the way people effect change. You may not have liked the change he wanted, but that doesn't make it unlawful incitement. That free speech is a very very sliver, narrow exception. Now, you could say abuse of power, right? All he did from the election to the date of the Capitol Hill riot. And I think you're getting close to a better case there. You could say abuse of power, right? You could say abuse of power, or narrow exception. Now, you could say abuse of power, or narrow exception. Now, you could say abuse of power. 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 You could say abuse of power, right?
See, Megyn has put her lawyer hat on because she is a lawyer. And she's being truthful. Donald Trump abused his power. And you could say, no, he was just speaking to his constituents. No, he was knowingly lying to and manipulating them. And I found a speech that Donald Trump gave, and it was in Georgia, and it was for the Georgia election after Donald Trump had lost the presidential election. And then he was fighting to have Georgia hold on to the Senate. Remember, and we went through this, and I told you, man, I really don't want them to win the Senate because I don't want my Second Amendment rights fucked with. But they won. They won Georgia. Kudos to them. Good for them. The Democrats won Georgia. And when you watch and I'm not gonna make you guys watch it. I'm not even gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna say, when you watch the speech in Georgia that Donald Trump gives, there's all the abuse, all the evidence of abuse of power that you need in that one speech. Now, that speech is like, an hour and a half or 2 hours long. It's really long. And Donald Trump pulls up video that he feels like proves his point that the election was stolen. He is literally making a phony case for thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of his followers, and giving them a false narrative and then turning them loose. If that's not abuse of power, what's abuse of power? Then what would be abuse of power, man? That's it, right? That's it. When you're president of the United States and you're gonna produce videos for your audience, you're gonna show videos at your rallies, and you're gonna tell people, here is the evidence, and he's gonna say this is all fact based. This is all he said it's indisputable. These are all indisputable facts. which is all bullshit. He got shot down in every fucking court case that they had, except for one. There's like 60 court cases. So when Megyn Kelly says abuse of power, oh boy, is that fucking provable. And if these lawyers don't waste their time as much with the incitement, because that's, to me, that's provable too. I mean, if I was on that jury, I was like, yeah, he totally did that. I mean, he scheduled it. He'd already lost the election. Then he scheduled a rally to say that he had won it and to tell people to stop the steal on the very day that they were finishing the certification on that election. It's pretty damning evidence. Dereliction of duty, insurrection, treason, election fraud. He's committing election fraud by claiming that he's got evidence saying that the election is fraud. He's actually the fraud. You see how that works? Isn't that weird? The real person guilty of election fraud is Donald Trump. What's that shit all about? He's crazy from what I know, have heard, says CJ. Faye Vega says, oh my God, get over it shit. Get over what? Chris, 7, thank you for dropping the digit, bro. Get over what, Faye Vega? Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Why, I should get over something? Hey, Brett White. Who is the second person to drop a digit? Nick Brown. Way to go, Nick Brown. I don't know too much, but I'm interested. I don't know too much, but I'm interested. Well, CJ, watch my show, man. You might pick some stuff up here. You might pick up a thing or two. I'm making a prediction on this show. Today is it's the 420 show on Monday, February 1st. It should be easy to remember that date. That was the day that Nay said Donald Trump was going to prison, and he said what he was going to prison for. And I got it straight from Megyn Kelly. And, I would love it if you guys would listen to Megyn Kelly say that a couple times.
Right, all he did from the election to the date of the Capitol Hill riot. And I think you're a narrow exception. Now, you could say abuse of power, right? All he did. You could say abuse of power. 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 You could say abuse of power, right? All he did from the election to the date of the Capitol Hill riot. And I think you're getting close to a better case there. However, this could have all been handled and should have been handled by a censure.
Yeah, but it wasn't. So, no however. Your however doesn't really have any weight to it whatsoever. Your however is meaningless banter. However, no, not however. Faye Vega. Well, Faye Vega, you're more than welcome to support Donald Trump. I'm sure you do. You can support someone who I feel is an insurrectionist, someone who I feel is a traitor to the United States. He's a traitor to the American people. He's a traitor to the system that we live under here in the United States, which part of that is the voting system. He is guilty of voter fraud. He is guilty of lying. And people like you that believe his bullshit are the reason why he spouts bullshit. It's people like Faye Vega. Everybody, just so you know, it's people like Faye Vega out there that believe people like Donald Trump. And when you watch this Trump rally, the one in Georgia, you could see all of the blonde-haired women wearing the Trump hats that he puts behind him. He puts nothing but blonde-haired women behind him. It's like this whole wall of blonde-haired women. Women for Trump, women for Trump. And you can literally see the blank expression in all of their face. Biden's going to ruin this country? I never said Biden wasn't going to ruin the country, Faye Vega. Did I? Did I say that Biden was a good choice? Don't put words in my mouth, you dumb cunt. I fucking hate liars like you. You're a fucking liar. What would his incarceration look like? House arrest or a camp FED kind of deal? What do you think? I know he's guilty. I just wondering, really go to prison. I hope you're right, brother. I think it's going to look like a suicide. That's what I think. I think Donald Trump will kill himself before he goes to prison. He would be petrified. Petrified. He would probably have Melania do it too. You know? You don't see Faye Vega lasting long here? Nick Brown, we'll see. We'll see how your prediction goes. If he kept his mouth shut prior to January 6th, he might have got away with it. But by not, that was the nail in the jail cell. Joel, you could very well be correct, or there could be plenty of other charges that they could have caught him on beforehand that he's guilty of. You know, if the Trump family gets caught that they were stealing money, that they were doing things and stealing, they could have gone to prison for that too. I'm not arguing with you. Got 4 viewers, never more than 10. So you're not getting your point out to no one. Well, what if I told you I was getting my point out to more people than what you're obviously assuming I was? What about that? Huh? You see that in the bottom corner there? See that? See that number right there? You know what that is? That's how many people are watching across all the platforms. So just because you're not smart enough to look at a screen and realize that I'm literally broadcasting to more than just your one-dimensional channel that's all you see, it says a lot about you, Faye Vega. You couldn't even figure that out, you know? So, you try to personally attack me because you disagree with me? They not watching you. What, the 36 people aren't watching me? All right, Faye, let's do a little experiment. All right, this will be for you, Faye. If you think Faye Vega is a fucking cunt, press number 1 right now. If you think Faye Vega is a fucking cunt, press number 1 right now. Let's see how many ones I can get on screen. Oop, up, up. Here come the ones. Here comes the pain. Wow, wow. Look at all those ones going across the screen, Faye Vega. Do you not? Wow, CJ. Okay. Mary Valenzuela hit 1, or 420 hit 1. Is that, what'd you say, 4 people watching? Bob Scuba Cook hit 1. Huh. Curdy Love thinks you're a fucking cunt. Huh. Thank you, Curdy Love. Love you, Curdy Love. Claire Faust hit number 1. Claire Faust is here to have fun and call Faye Vega a cunt because she knows what's up. Wow, you're famous now. No, I just got more than 4 or 10 people, which I'm just showing you how you've got a skewed perception of reality. You know, and I'm just showing you that even you got that wrong with all this information on the screen. You didn't think to look around? You know, and you want to argue with me? Really? Hey, Hash, what's up? Hey, Hash, press number 1 if you think Faye Vega's a cunt. You came in here talking shit to me, Faye Vega. If I remember correctly, it was you that started being disrespectful to me on my live stream. Oh, I'm not mad at all. In fact, I'm going to scroll up and figure out who I got to smoke for next. Nick Brown. Yo. Yo-Yo gets the hit. It's for Yo-Yo. This is 7:10, Yo-Yo. No. This is quarter of the hour, Yo-Yo. Cheers. We're playing catch-up. Wow, Mary Valenzuela is still hitting the 1. Ashley Buck's hitting 1, calling you a dumb cunt. Faye Vega. Oh, there was disrespect. Let me tell you something, Faye Vega. I would have never asked my audience if they thought you were a dumb cunt if you weren't being disrespectful in my live stream. Okay, so I don't even have to go back and refresh my memory. I know how I am. I know how I respond to shit. Cheers. Oh, you think I'm mad when people don't agree with me? Well then, Faye, why are you still here in my live stream? Why wouldn't I just block you if I was so mad about you having a different opinion than me? I was just giving credit to Megyn Kelly, someone who I think is another dumb cunt, who I fucking hate. She's a stupid fucking dumb cunt, Megyn Kelly. You could quote me on that. However, she said something that I agree with. She said that Donald Trump is guilty of disregarding his role as president of the United States. And that is a provable case. I agree with her on that. Now, while I think she's a cunt and I disagree with her on everything else she says, that's one thing that I'm upset. Oh, yeah, this is me upset, Faye Vega. Yeah, this is me really upset. You got me. Oh, God, I'm out of control upset right now. Cheers. Hey, you just had like 40 people call you a fucking cunt on the internet, and you're telling me that I need to stop crying. I think it's funny. RB Grower, what's up? Look, Faye Vega, I'm going to block you right now before you even pipe up anymore. I'm just going to block you. And I'm blocking you for my friend Iceman. And I'm going to tell you what. He fucking hates when I give more attention to people like you than I do to my own fucking audience that loves me and comes in here and supports me every fucking show. So, like my audience said, you're a dumb cunt. You're not welcome here. And it's not because you disagree with me. It's because you're a disrespectful dumb cunt. That's it. And I never would have asked my audience a question had you not come in here and been disrespectful. Like I said before to you, anybody could come in here and support Donald Trump. I understand if you do. You know, look at the goddamn option you were given, Joe Biden. So I can understand if you're going to say you support Donald Trump or whatever. But when you support lies, you know, or you perpetuate the narrative that Donald Trump has started, well, then I'm going to have a fucking problem with you. Really. But you were being disruptive, and my buddy doesn't like it. So you got to go. And going on. Right? So, Killer, how much money have you made off of Bitcoin? Killer GB420? How much money have you made off of Bitcoin? So, number one, understand, I wouldn't be able to afford a $20,000 share in Bitcoin. So I wouldn't have bought a whole share. Right? So let's say I'd put $5,000 in. So you've made you made $1,000. Okay. You're not going to tell me how much money you made. Okay. You know how much money I made since then, bro? Keep just holding on the money that I'm making? About 20 times what you made. Doing my thing. I'm going to stick with my thing. It's 20 times more than your thing. All right? Good luck with it. And I'm glad that Bitcoin is working for some people like Graham Elwood. That's great. Let me know when you're a fucking millionaire and you're getting an income every month from your Bitcoin like I do. That would be fantastic. You know? And then I'll be impressed. I don't trust that shit at all. That shit could go pew overnight. Look what happens to all this other stock. Anytime you put your, and there's no insurance if you lose your ass. Tyson makes his money as a pimp. I'd fucking smoke to that if I wasn't smoking for the people that are sharing this video all over the goddamn internet for me, making me happy, keeping me here, keeping me so impressed. Hey man, am I not having a splash of kafefe? Where's my freaking kafefe? Holy moly. What? No kafefe? Nobody's trying to do a show anymore without kafefe. What are you doing? Beazle. We are real men. We don't descale our coffee maker. We don't descale. We're making some coffee. We're getting down, baby. What? Prima. Whipped cream. Whipped cream. Whipped cream. I got my whipped cream. I got my creamer. I got all the stuff for my coffee. Oh, what? What? Psst, 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 psst. Nobody's even doing that anymore, Val. What are you doing? Unreal. Psst. Unreal. Psst. Computer. Who is Ed Bassmaster? My brain died. My brain died! I don't know how to fix my brain. It's plugged in, man. It's just not working right. My brain died! I'm making it do orange thing. I don't know what it's doing. I need splash of kafefe, and the kafefe is ready. Look at us go. Hey. We got kafefe today with a little whipped cream. Pat out. What are these bowls? What are you doing with the bowls? What are you messing with a bowl? Nobody messes with a bowl anymore, pal. It's unreal. Oh, look who woke up. Hey, but do you want some whipped cream, buddy? Oh, you want a little whipped cream? Rug wants a little whipped cream. Shh. You know it. Rogie wants a little whipped cream. Whipped cream. Yeah. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I got a message from Steph Zamorano. You know who that is? That is Jimmy Dore's wife. She sent me up. Hey, Paula. How's it going, honey? Hope life is going well for you. I miss you. I love you. Okay. Claire Frost, it is, isn't it? Karen, Brett, what's up? So, wow, it's like Paula came in here and my mind got blown and I can't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? I was totally going somewhere. Paula, you just... Wow. So... Oh, a little hot coffee. God, that's so good. This is so good right now. I needed this on my throat. What you guys? What was I saying when I sat down? I'm sure somebody was paying attention, right? What was I saying? Anybody? Nope. Nobody knows. Am I blushing? Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure I'm blushing, bro. If I blush, this is it. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Steph Zamorano. One of the most beautiful women I've ever laid eyes upon made me forget about you. Okay, so, I got a little message from Steph Zamorano on Twitter on my messages. And she was like, hey, she's like, my boy Jimmy's wanting to buy some of your triage oil. And I'm like, I want to ship it to him for free. You know, I gave him a 32-ounce jar. And I'm like, did he already use all that? I'm like, does he like it? And she's like, he loves it. She's like, where can we buy it? You know, because the thing is, Steph doesn't know my financial situation. Jimmy doesn't know my financial situation. Ron Placone and Graham Elwood do. They know where I'm at. It's more like if they have any idea, anything about me, what I'm doing, then it's kind of just like a courtesy, man, you know, of what they're doing. And it's the sweetest thing. And I wanted to tell you guys, okay, this is a 1-ounce jar, man. This is reminiscent. Probably a little bit taller than a 32-ounce, actually, but it's something like this. It's a little shorter. But 1 ounce, 32 ounce. I sent him a 32-ounce jar of triage oil, and I think he needs more. And, I mean, I have no problem sending him another 32-ounce jar of triage oil. It's not, you don't smoke it. It's not smokable. It's a topical oil. It's 98% coconut oil, bro. And, Red Rollins just ordered tacos and beer from a restaurant here in San Miguel de Allende. Where's San Miguel? Is that in California? Or is that somewhere else? Anyway, they want to purchase it. And she's pretty adamant about it. So I just gave him the website. You know, I'm like, go to the website. You've got some of my oil? Did you order some, bro? Did you order oil for me, Slowski? Huh. oh, Sokol sent you a jar. I was like, man, I don't remember sending you a jar. Aren't I good? Bro, I'm good. You know I've sent out thousands of those jars, guys. And Slowski's a good friend of mine. But I went through my memory just now, and I'm like, bro, I don't remember ever sending you a jar. I know where you live. I know where you live. So that's why I was like, I think I would have remembered that. Even if it wasn't you that ordered it, but under another name. And I figured you made your own. You know, it's so easy to make. Anyone that does dabs, there's no reason why you shouldn't have triage oil. You know? I rubbed it into my neck at the beginning of the show because my neck is sore. It's still sore, but I'm not in as much pain as I was before I rubbed the triage oil in. You know? It wasn't a silver bullet for this. It's a silver bullet for a lot of stuff, though, man. But for this, it's more like a silver tourniquet. It's like a silver tourniquet. You wrap it around your neck several times, but not too tightly. You lost cash on GameStop? Oh, God, man. I beg you guys to not fuck around with this shit. You know? You never know when this shit's gonna crash. Any of it. And then if it does, you have to be patient and wait and see if it goes back, or you lost all your money. You know, you try to get out before you lose it all. You don't know if it's going to come back, man, ever. And it might not come back where you thought it was going to come back. Red Rollins is in central Mexico. Right on, man. You know, I think it's funny that people hold Donald Trump account it to where he said Mexico was going to pay for the wall. When it really... It's really insignificant as far as where he was going to get the funding from. But it was just the fact that he had made such a stupid big deal about it in his rallies before he got elected. And that's why everybody throws it back in his face now. You know? And who's going to pay for it? Shut up. Just shut up. Killer GB420 says, if you hear about a stock or investment on the mainstream news, it's too late. Do not buy it. Look, I recommend that people just don't buy stocks at all, bro. The fact that you've made $1,000 plus on your investments is great, man. It's fucking fantastic. I think it's great, especially if you can afford to do that. You could blow up, man. You could end up making a right decision or just staying in and making a lot of money, or you could lose it all. But for you, man, your initial investment was probably, you know, you say you made 1,000. What was your initial investment? You know, I would think if you've made 1,000, your initial investment was somewhere near 1,000, right? Or was it like you put in like $10 and now you have 1,000? Because you can look at it like this. Oh, well, I only lose $10 overall. No! You've got $1,000 plus right now. If you stay in and that shit crashes, you lose that too. And don't pretend you don't have that cash. Because right now you're acting like you do. You know what I mean? Hey, how much money have you made? Oh, 1,000 plus. Oh, cool. So that's a real figure. You know? Whose wall? Tom Selleck's wall? Mexico never gave us a dime for the wall. I have had good and I've had bad times on the stock market. Good times, bad times. You know, I've had my share. When my woman left home with a brown-eyed man, but I still don't seem to care. Boom, 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 boom. 17, fell in love with a girl as sweet as could be. Meow, 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 wow, wow. A bow, wow, meow, wow, meow, meow. Bow, 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 bow. Good times, bad times. Man, that's a great fucking song. Oh, I love that fucking song. Good times, bad times. Led Zeppelin. Great song. Oh, turn it up really loud and listen to the cowbell. Whatever. You people are no fun. I sing for you and you say nothing in return. You give me nothing back. It's almost 4:20, you realize that? We should smoke, yo. Look at this. Psst. Nobody's even trying to do that anymore, pal, for 4:20. That is a smokable hit. But, you know what? I don't need to be getting all this ash and dirt and shit down in my bowl. So, let's pack it fresh. That the bong is nice and clean. Made $1,000 just on Bitcoin. Made $3,500 overall, and just the start of this bull run from 1,500. Okay, so you put in 1,500, you made 3,500. That's good. So, what I would recommend you do is you pull a little bit out every month from your investment. So you're bringing in some kind of cash, even if it's like just $20, bro. You know, like withdraw $20 or $100 out as you're making money. Because if that shit crashes, maybe you'll at least start getting back that $1,500, you know? And that's the way you need to look at it, because that money's not doing you any good if you're not getting some of it. You know what I mean? It can all be gone. You're pulling it. Good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Smart man. Good. Good. That's how you got to do it. And that's how you can justify the initial investment. And let me tell you this. You get $1,500 out of that bit, all bets are off, bro. Once you get your $1,500 out, man, you fucking just don't even take another penny out of it. You know, let it accrue. And let that, you know, keep buying more shares. That's the game, son. And when that market crashes, be thankful for them gains you pulled, bro. That's the gravy, man. It ain't worth shit unless you're doing that. And I played that game for years. Oh God. I'm telling you, bro, it'll raise your blood pressure knowing that your money is sitting in something like that. My blood pressure's up just knowing my money sits in banks and shit and credit unions. With 8.6. What? 8.6? What are you talking about? Where do you have an online savings account that's making you 8.6% on what you have in there? What's that? Killer GB420? Block FL. Dude, I will. That would be, bro, if they've got a savings account. What? They got a savings account that's paying fucking 8%. Block FL. Let me see this shit. Is it insured? Or is it some blockchain bullshit? Block FL. I don't know what. .com? Where are you? Dude. Oh, blockfi. What's the address? Is it blockfi.com? Coinbase. BlockFi. Okay. Just buy crypto. Start earning on it. Open up an interest account with up to 8.6 APY. Where's they talk about the fucking insurance on your dude, if the crypto you're putting your money, you realize that's cryptocurrency. Man, that's fucking cryptocurrency, bro. It's not a legitimate bank. And it's all based, you need to understand, it's based on an uninsured currency that can crash any day. And then there's no agency to go to get your money back. You realize that, right? I'll stay in my credit union. I get good returns right now on the money that I have in the bank, in the credit unions. The percentage interest rates I get, I'm very happy with. Especially after dealing with regular banks before and seeing what they do. With their fucking like 0.1 interest. 0.1%. I don't trust crypto either, bro. It could be gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow, bro. It's USDC that is linked. What do you mean it's USDC that is linked to cash? Did you read that Trump got nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize? April, Trump says he's been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times. I know that it's been recommended. We could ask, hey Google, total times Donald Trump nominated for Nobel Peace Prize.
Here's what I found on the web.
September 9th. September 9th he was nominated. Yeah, one time I think he was nominated. No, it's true. It was true. It was true. I remember. Because these 2 fucking douchebag scientists in Sweden or something. You know? And I'm like, fuck you. And then, you know, the leader of North Korea or South Korea wanted to nominate him for the Nobel Peace Prize too. Hey, anybody, you know, somebody could nominate me for the fucking Nobel Peace Prize. I created triage oil. Go nominate me. Psst, nobody drinks all their coffee anymore, pal. Unreal. Nobody's even doing it. Nobody's even doing that, pal. What are you doing? You guys are awesome. Oh my God, I love you guys. I want to tell you this. I love you guys. Thank you so much. All of you that are here right now. Let's do the 420, man. I know I'm late, so bear with me here. Chris, gets the 420. Chris, happy 420, bro. Cheers. Hey, where the fuck have you been, Spank? Oh my god. Psst. Unreal. I know, man. How are you? Is a digital stablecoin that is pegged to the United States dollar and runs on the blockchain is backed by a dollar held in reserve. It's a digital stablecoin. It's backed by a dollar held in reserve. What's that mean? Where? What reserve? How does that work? What is it insured? Is it insured with if Bitcoin or crypto crashes and there is zero tomorrow, can you get all of your money back like you can if your bank gets robbed and your cash gets taken out of it? Single dad life. Well, I thought about you the other day, bro, and I'm glad you're here. Cheers, man. Happy 420. God bless America. Jason Threat. God damn it. I'm glad you're here. I thought maybe you hated me or something, bro. I thought I said something wrong. I said something wrong. Now Spanky's gone. Look at Rogie. Hey, you don't do no triple negatives, never. You don't do no triple negatives, never not. You don't never do triple negatives, pal. You don't do triple negatives anymore, pal. Unreal. Nobody's even talking about triple negatives anymore, pal. What are you doing? Nobody's never not doing triple negatives anymore. Never more, pal. Unreal. I love you too, bro. Hashtag triple negative. Baby bubblehead Rogan. That head's so heavy he's got to lay it back down on the... He's got to rest that head. It's big and heavy. And where is he or she? Claire Faust. I don't know who you're talking about. He's ready to go at a moment's notice. All I have to do is start putting my socks on, and he perks right up, man. He's like, he gets all warm. He starts stretching. It's fucking raining outside too, man. He's not gonna want to go out in that shit. It started raining again. I got the goddamn skid steer working today. I fucked up the goddamn... I fucked up the property, bro. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, I need to quit while I'm ahead. My Noco boost, got that motherfucker running, man. All by itself. Because it had a dead ass battery. But I got it on the charger now. I drove it up by the house and I got the charger on it. You're learning some chords? Yeah. I'd like another splash of Covfefe. What about y'all? Psst. You know, I love you guys. I just want to say I love that you guys, there's so many of you here. It's fucking amazing. You guys are awesome. Is that even real? Let me see. That's been said that number forever. I gotta tell you, since I stopped showing the number on the screen, my numbers have gone up. Oh man, you guys are fucking insane. How do you get rid of mold on cannabis? You concentrate it with keef or alcohol, you know, use it for topical, stuff like that. You can knock it off, you can dry it off, you can fucking brush it off with a toothbrush. You know, it's if it's a lot of mold, if it's really bad, sometimes you can't do anything. It depends on how bad you let it get. If it's just a little tiny bit and it's dry, you got to dry it off, you know. Don't make sure you get the damp out of it. And knock that shit off. You can do it. You can even roast it a little bit with a lighter. Shit's gonna fucking kill you if you smoke it though. Don't smoke mold. You can even wash that shit off in water with peroxide, Carrie. You can wash it off in water get a bowl of water, put some peroxide in there, and you can wash the mold off. The medical dispensaries. All right, Carrie, let's call them cannabis dispensaries, okay? Instead of medicinal. Call them cannabis, all right? Don't use their words. Don't be their zombie, all right, Carrie? Wash the cannabis in diluted hydroxyl peroxide if you have mold. That's what I just fucking said, Patrick Baker. What the fuck? Trying to act like you trying to take credit for what I just said? The fuck? My cannabis is great thanks to my teacher. Yeah. Don't call it medicinal dispensaries. Call them cannabis dispensaries. Medicinal. Hey, let's have another splash of kafefe. I was typing it as you said it. Wow, sorry. Patrick Baker, I'm fucking with you, dude. Don't take shit so personally. It's an entertainment channel. I try to make people laugh. All right? Do you think I really thought that I said it and you heard it and typed it and tried to take credit for what I said, bro? I'm joking with you, bro. Don't get mad, man. I'm just fucking with you. Just trying to have fun. Can't even fucking have fun with some of you bitches. Turn into fucking Insta-cunts. Insta-cunt. Hashtag Insta-cunts. First one to hashtag that one wins. Hey, I got the Pete's coffee again. Shut up, you're very good. Yo, shut up. Instant cunts. Ah, you heard me. Thank you, Claire. Claire wins. Claire wins today on the internet with Trending A. Is it all clean? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see if Rich try. I don't know. Yeah. I'll see if Rich try. You just reached to try. Yeah. Yeah. See if just reached to try. Ugh. What is this? What is this? Velvet? Nobody's doing velvet anymore, pal. Coffee's almost ready, pal. Insta-cunts. I like that word a lot. Insta-cunts. What's going on, Daniel Anderson? Right? And somebody in red that I cannot see from here. And Claire Faust and Red Rollins says, putting a quarter in my jukebox. Take care. more fucking entertaining than my show? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Why don't I know how to make my brain work? Fuck! Do stuff! That's driving me crazy. I need my brain back. I need my fucking brain back. Where's Billy Ballantyne, man? Billy Ballantyne! The grave, that's all of your coffee. What? Nobody uses whipped cream anymore, pal. What are you doing? What are you, out of garlic bread, pal? Nobody runs out of garlic bread anymore, pal. What did you do? You ain't got your garlic bread anymore for dinner? Unreal. You ran out of your garlic bread, pal? Nobody runs out of garlic bread anymore, pal. Psh, unreal. Yes, how dare you indeed. How, dude, I should get some more of this. How dare you? How dare you indeed. Indeed. Too black, too strong. Too black, too strong. Orange. I see a J. Jack. It's kind of strange, but oh well. Let's see what we have here. All right. Hey, Sully, you want to hear something funny? All right. Listen to this. Did you hear that? Now that sounds funny. How dare you, good sir? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How? That's fucking whipped cream. Coffee. Latte. Whipped cream. Put all over y'all. How's life treating me? Good. Very good. Very good. Man. I hope that Jack hair from this year is fucking great. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. I got big giant buds of it, don't I? That's right. That's right. There's giant. These are from fucking. You know that I'm smoking Jack hair buds from a year ago? And I love it. You'll kindly pay me for a Tuesday for a nug today. Also, what's in the bag? How's life treating you? Is that hot chocolate or coffee? Yeah, it's coffee. coffee with whipped cream, latte. So good. Joel, you're smoking Jack Herer too? Are you really? Oh, you've got my interest now, sir, good sir. Wow, we're smoking the same strain. Claire, you haven't smoked your Jack Herer yet? Let me know if it's lemony, guys. Let me know if it tastes lemony. Lemony and sweet. You know? Like creamy lemons, and when you smoke it, it's like lemon drops. It's the only way I can describe it, really, is like lemon drops. The only thing that's more lemon and sweet than that is super lemon haze. If you can imagine something more lemon than Jack Herer, try super lemon haze. God, is that good. But it's along the same lines as this. Whipped cream, coffee, fresh buds, nuggaliciousness, nuggaliciousness. A dry herb vape? No, I wouldn't consider that. Not really. I need water, son. Water. If they ain't got water, it ain't shit. Let me tell you about our water purification systems. We probably have the finest water purification systems you're ever going to find anywhere on the internet. I have sampled all of the water purification systems around, and you know, I've tested. If you understand the ppms when you're testing the purification of water, I am literally in the negative 1,000 ppm. That is correct. Some people didn't realize that you could literally score in the negative. You dropped me a digit. Come on, son. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't find a digit. Up, Sean McGahee, a giant among giants. Sean McGahee, quarter of the hour to you, good sir. We're smoking the Jack Herer in the garden. You people are fantastic, and I love you all. Jesus fucking Christ, what did I do to deserve all of you here today? I don't even know. I don't even know why you guys are all here, but I love it, and I wish you would come to more shows. This is fantastic. When there's this many people here, it just brings joy beyond joy to me to see this many people watching the show. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Cheers. There's more where that came from. Oh, that is lemony. Oh, that is lemony. Who's trying their Jack Herer right now and saying, Jesus Christ, that Jack Herer is lemony? Instacons! That was funny. I was like, what did I say? That was so funny, man. I should go back and watch that. I said some shit about blah, 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 and I was fucking turning people into Instacons. What? Can someone remind me what that joke was? about the incident. Let me see who it was. I can't even remember. It's my birthday. Crossness. Sure it is. Putting a quarter in my jukebox. That was it. Red Rollins, right? That was it. Putting a quarter in my jukebox, take care. Was Red Rollins the Instacunt? I can't remember. I think that was it. I was like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you say your jukebox is more entertaining than the show? Or was that after the Instacunts thing? How dare you? Putting a quarter in my jukebox, Red Rollins. What was before that? Instacunts. Here's all the Instacunts. Patrick Baker. I was typing it as you said it. Wow, sorry. That was it. Patrick Baker. Patrick, are you still here? It's one of the funniest things I've ever said on the show, ever. Oh my God, Patrick. Dude, that shit was hilarious, bro. No hard feelings, I hope. I want you to know, when I make jokes like that, man, it's just to be funny, man. I hope you guys don't take shit like that personally. I didn't even know who I'd said it about, man, or what I had said it about. I just remembered I'd said something really fucking stupid and funny, and that it resulted in hashtag Instacunts. And I do that to remind myself because of my failing memory. Good, bro. Good. I'm so glad, man. Good, man. Well, listen. Let me say thank you for that, man. Because all you said, it's so funny, man. All you said was, I was typing it as you said it. Wow, sorry. And that's what makes it so much more funny. Is all you said was, well, sorry. And the response, the over-the-top response was just like total jumping off a cliff, man. I love it, man. I'm just so fucking stupid. I say the dumbest shit, man. It was so fucking funny. You guys that caught that when that shit happened, that shit was fucking funny. You know it was. I'm going to have to go back and watch that, man. I can't wait for the show to end so I can literally go back, bro. And it was in response to your statement, and it was at 16:33. So I can literally see it was wash the cannabis and diluted hydrogen peroxide if you have mold. And I'm like, I go off on that because it's funny. And then your response was perfect, man. I was typing it as you said it. Wow, sorry. It's funny every time, man. And you know what? That's what makes a great joke. Is if you go back over and you review it, and every time you review the joke, it makes you laugh, it's a winner. That was a good one, man. I could feel that. From so far away. It was such a powerful fucking little slice of humor. Oh my goodness gracious. I just saved it for in the kitchen, man, for an under my breath statement. Oh, man. I'm glad I can make myself laugh. He started clickbaiting. Bro, what's he doing? Tell me what he did. Tell me what he said and what... Tell me what he said, bro, in his video. I can't wait. What did Frankie do? I love Frankie. I love this guy. If you guys want to see the interview that I had with him on this show, go to naysgarden.com, and it's free. The interview is there, me and Frankie. It's a great interview. He's an incredible person. He's a great person. Bro, tell me what did Frankie do? What did he put in his title? Frankie's the best, man. Oh, it's a sativa dominant hybrid. Correct, Hash. Yes, Jack Hare. Mm-hmm. Asteroid 2020 TB12 headed towards Earth on Monday. And then what was the video about, bro? What was his video about? How did I miss this? I've been outside working too, getting shit done, which is good. What was the gist of the content of that video upload? Was he not discussing the asteroid that was headed towards Tay Ward's Earth? Video was his average forecast about an asteroid not hitting. Oh, I fucking love him, dude. That is the fucking best. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny that he did that. Man, I bet I could check and see if that battery's charging right from here. My fucking video camera. See, it's a pulsing green light. Ah, it's just out of my purview. It's just outside my purview. But you know what? That charger is outside in the rain. Those battery chargers don't really like the rain. I need to get it out of the rain. We won't be getting our stimulus check until March. So you were right. The space laser, the Jewish space laser will shoot the asteroid. Hey, look, L'chaim. Hey. So, we've got an asteroid just entering the atmosphere. Do you have the Jewish space laser ready? Mordechai, you know I've got the Jewish space laser ready. Why are you always coming down on me so hard about the Jewish space laser? Of course the Jewish space laser is all prepared and in position and ready at all times. I'm always making sure of this. Mordechai. Of course. Avi, I forget what your name is. What is it? Is it Ari or is it Avi? I can never remember. Is the laser in position? It's Ari. Yes, it is in position. Fire the laser at will at the asteroid, Ari. Avi, which is it? I forget. It's Ari. I'll fire the laser. I'm firing the laser now. Up. Are you firing the laser? So, are you firing the laser? Yes, Mordechai, we're firing the laser. I know I sound like Bernie Sanders. Let me tell you. Medicare for all, very important. If you listen to what I told you, Green New Deal, universal basic income. These are all things that I like to talk about. I talk about them all day. Oh! You're going to talk about them all day. Ow! Man, I need to go get that goddamn thing out of the rain. Holy shit. It's been in the rain all fucking day. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Hopefully it's under the canopy of the skid steer. It's kind of keeping the rain off of it. Hopefully. Hey, Margie, what's up? Claire says, lol. Asteroid and a Schmidt. Okay, that was really good Bernie Sanders impression for real. I do voices. Yo, shut up and sit down. I do voices. I'm doing them. Alex Jones is one of my favorite ones to do, though. That really is one of my favorite. I'm most comfortable, I think, doing Alex Jones. I feel like I could do Alex Jones for hours and hours. I like doing Joey Diaz, but Joey Diaz really kills my voice. Oh, I'm talking this low, but sometimes I'm just drinking a cup of coffee, I'll make it up in the Keurig, the fucking 2.0. Those are fucking great. You guys got the fucking Keurig? I got one over here. I got it up here. I freaking love my Keurig. I'm putting in the fucking Pete's coffee. We're smoking. I got the freaking Jack here right here, We're doing a little bit of smoking. I'm hitting a bong. I'm watching a little bit of the garden show here, the fucking Nays Garden. You guys, hey, you gotta get your Mad Flavor on over there at Instagram. Of course, fucking Mad Flavor. Mad Flavors everywhere. Come check me out, Joey Diaz. We're fucking just, I'm trying to pack a bowl of this. Joey's over there fucking yelling. He's always fucking making a fucking scene. Fucking some kind of goddamn commotion over there. I'm fucking sitting over here trying to chillax, as I like to fucking say. What? He doesn't say what, really. Oh. Let me tell you. I got the light here. We got things, they're falling over. I don't even fucking know. You like that one? You should see my Instagram. You should go to my Instagram and start scrolling down so you start seeing all the face swap videos. Those are fucking hilarious. And it's me with the face and everything of all these different people. I do like 30 different fucking people. Joey Diaz is one of my favorite ones. It got like a shit ton of views compared to anything I think I've ever put up on Instagram, ever. I think the Joey Diaz face one that I did got a lot of views. I found some outtakes on my phone I was going through yesterday. The ones where like my face would pop up while I was doing it. He was the worst president of the United States of America. Trump didn't care for people of the United States of America. Right, Caleb? I agree. I totally agree with you. And you know that there's people who say that Donald Trump was the best president in the United States ever? People like H.A. Goodman. And then there's people like Ben Shapiro who say that his policies were good, that he really liked Donald Trump's policies. And then there's people like Megyn Kelly who I think are kind of throwing legal advice out there actually against Donald Trump subversely. It was kind of interesting. We reported on that earlier in the show. Megyn Kelly, someone who I dislike beyond. I find her vulgar. However, I agree with her on this one point. Donald Trump neglected his responsibilities of being president of the United States by repeatedly lying to his audiences at rallies for days leading up until January 6th and then releasing the hounds You know, it was like he whipped them up over for a whole month. He whipped them up. And, you know, it's not like people weren't tuning in from other states when he was doing, and I don't know how many rallies he did. And I'm just talking about Donald Trump. But you know, when Donald Trump does a rally, then he has local people and other people that follow him around. They get up on stage and their rhetoric is even more so. And he's back there behind them nodding his head. And for you to be able to argue and say that as president of the United States, Donald Trump isn't almost solely responsible for the actions of the people who ended up at the Capitol that day, I would have to disagree with you big time. And we could take it to court and argue our points. I've got a lot of evidence. And I don't like to be one of those people that thinks they're an expert and I'm going to go prove something and blah, blah, blah. I did it for myself. I just wanted to see for myself. I'm not doing it to expose Donald Trump and this is what's going to get him arrested and we found it. La, 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 la. No, I was just kind of curious because my mom, she calls Donald Trump the Teflon Don. And I fucking hate that. I hate it. And she hates him and she fucking hates it too. But she says he never gets held accountable for anything he does. He's never been held accountable ever since he was a child. He's not used to that. He doesn't understand it. All he knows how to do is avoid it. I keep telling her, he's going to get caught, Mom. Hang in there. Eventually, he's going to go to jail. He's going to go down. They're going to get him on something. He's broken the law plenty of times. It's just going to take, you know, the right, you know, legal person that's going through the shit and goes, we got him, you know, and it's going to happen. That was way before the insurrection at the Capitol. And now it's just become this farce where we're just like, okay, what's it going to be? Which charge is it going to be? Well, Megyn Kelly lays it out. He abused his power. He abused his power as president of the United States by knowingly lying to people for weeks, an entire month leading up to the January 6th, saying, stop the steal, giving them a call to action, and they were screaming, stop the steal at his rallies, with him nodding his head, thanking them. Saying, thank you, nodding his head. And in the last rally, it was almost like a planned thing. The very last rally, he finally said the words, you've got to stop the steal. As president of the United States, it makes it really challenging to defend that, you know. It just makes it challenging as fuck to defend that. How do you defend it? And for someone like me who freaking hates Donald Trump as much as I do, if he were to skate on this one too and not be punished for it, and I'm not talking about a censure either like she was. I'm talking about full on jail time. I wouldn't be surprised. Not one. Just like my mom said, he gets away with fucking everything. And if he gets away with this, I won't be surprised. My prediction is, though, is that he won't get away with it. My prediction is he's going down. And I think some other people are going down, too. And it's not going to be like, oh, there's a fall guy, a fall gal. You know, Alex Jones is going to do some time. This other woman's going to do some time, blah, blah, blah. No. No, this was Donald Trump's event. This was his month. The entire month of November. The entire month of December. Wow, it's 2 months. All the way up until January 6th. I wonder how many rallies Donald Trump conducted over those 2 months. Can someone go on Google and find a list of Donald Trump rallies for the months of 2020 November and 2020 December and 2021 January? How many rallies did Donald Trump host? Just kind of curious. And like I said, I'm not fucking super sleuthing here, guys. I'm not Magnum PI-ing my way through this at all. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to, assemble evidence to prove Donald Trump did something. Look, if he did this shit, lawyers will find that shit. I'm just, for my own kind of personal benefit, I'm just kind of wondering. I'm just really wondering, I wonder how many rallies he did. And if all those rallies he was speaking that the election was a fraud, and every time he does it is another documented moment that you can use as evidence to give a court of law, whether it's, a seat of judges or, jurors, hopefully. Would serve as solid fucking evidence to prove that Donald Trump is guilty of abusing his power as President of the United States. I don't know what the penalty is for that, but I hope it's exquisitely severe. Wonder if anybody's looking it up. You guys look that up. How many rallies has Donald Trump given from November 3rd until January 6th? How many rallies did Donald Trump host? I know he did one in Atlanta, Georgia. I know he did one Claire Faust. Thanks. Claire Faust looked it up. '20 campaign, post-election, December. Well, just in December, he did 3. December 5th, 2020, December 4th, 2020. Wait, whoa. My bad. December 5th, 2020, January 4th, 2021, January 6th, 2021. So he did 2 in Georgia. And now, that was December. February. Tuesday. June, August, September. Holy shit, September. Huh. He gave a lot of rallies. October, he gave a shit ton of rallies. October, crazy, almost every day. November, 2 rallies. Okay. December 5th. January 4th. All right, that was it. Three rallies. It looks like he only did 3 rallies. It looks like he only did 3. Daniel Andrade. Yeah, I don't see it. According to the list that Claire just gave me, he did 3 rallies in between. He did 3 rallies. Remember he was gone for like a whole month after he lost the election. Remember that? Like the entire month of November, he was gone. He was hiding in the White House, they said. So then for the Georgia elections, he came out for 2 rallies, and then he did one last rally in D.C. on the 6th. So he gave 3 rallies. The week after he was elected. Yeah, he's been whipping him up ever since he got elected, right? Just for the last year. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah. So, but even so, I watched one of those. I watched one of those rallies. No, I'm sorry. I watched 2 out of the 3. Okay, I saw the 6th one. We watched it live together, of course. I watched one of the Georgia rallies, and hey, man, he was guilty. Okay, I'm sure the other one is more of the same. I haven't checked out the other rally, but I listened to the entire rally. There were lots of demonstrations. And those were led by people like Ted Cruz and shit. His sons, right? And all those people are, they're guilty too. It's almost like it was a concerted effort. It was a concerted effort. They were all feeding into Donald Trump's lie. Everyone knew that he lost that election. Everyone that played along knew he lost that election. All the people in power, they knew he lost. Even the people in Georgia, remember the guys in Georgia, the Republicans are like, we can't help you, man. We can't lie out of this for you. We don't have the votes. He's like, I just need this many votes, guys. They're like, well, you didn't get them. We recounted twice for you. It's if you didn't hate Donald Trump as much as I did to listen to it, it would almost be pathetic. But I have no remorse for him. I have no sympathy for Donald Trump. At all. I hate him as much as I hate his rabid fucking followers. And if you're still supporting this shit show, man, God, what is wrong with you, man? Are you listening to, you wanna support Donald Trump, go listen to Ben Shapiro, go listen to Megyn Kelly. They love him. Ben Shapiro and H.A. Goodman and Megyn Kelly. And listen, if those 3 love Donald Trump, everybody on the right is in on it now, guys. It's all Trump, Trump, Trump again. I guarantee you. They've all forgiven him for his sins. It's fucking psychotic. And people like Ben Shapiro and people like Megyn Kelly, they're working their asses off to make Donald Trump relevant again. They're working their asses off. Hey man, listen to H.A. Goodman. He is fucking psychotic. H.A. Goodman is a full-blown cultist. H.A. Goodman is a full-blown cultist. He is a Trump cultist. He has been... When the person that is your leader can do no wrong even when they're doing wrong and you can't see it, and you make excuses for it, you put silly little words on it like he's made some missteps, but he's the greatest president ever. He made some missteps. You're a cultist. Why? Daniel, they're sold on the American flag. They're sold on everything, every lie, every piece of hate that goes along with patriotism. And then they call themselves patriots. And that fucking proves it. They found another word for a racist. It's called a patriot. America first. Why can't I listen to the other people? Daniel, I listen to them. I encourage my audience to listen to other people with different views. I don't want them banned. I don't want H.A. Goodman banned. I don't want Ben Shapiro banned. I don't want that fucking crazy Marjorie Taylor, is that right? Marjorie Taylor Greene banned from social media. You know, as long as she's not telling people that they need to go attack and be violent. Now, if she was one of the people that was encouraging the violence at the Capitol, and I think she was, then she needs to answer to that, like everyone else has to answer to that. That's a whole other level of shit. And I don't know, I didn't go that far down the rabbit hole to see how involved in that rhetoric she was, but I wouldn't put it past her one bit. I wouldn't put it past her one bit. That kind of language is inexcusable. But the Jew lasers from space, that's cute. It's a cute thing. And she shouldn't be banned from the internet for saying that. You know, saying that George Soros is paying off the kids from the Parkland shooting, she shouldn't be banned from the internet for saying that, and neither should Alex Jones. You know what? People like me can always come on our shows, and you know what? If you really gave that much of a fuck about the truth, you could promote us instead of promoting them on your stupid platforms. You know, YouTube, you control who everybody sees, who everybody hears. When Alex Jones was on, you were putting his channel up where everybody could click on it and see it, and hiding mine. You chose to encourage the lies. You chose to encourage the bullshit narrative, and now you want to blame Alex Jones, and you want to punish people like him. You want to punish people like Marjorie Taylor Greene because you disagree with what they say. And let me tell you something. I know they're lying. You know they're lying. And 90% of the time, they know they're fucking lying about their own bullshit too. But they're making money off of it because people are fucking idiots. That's why voices like mine should be fucking amplified. And voices like Alex Jones, they should get whatever they fucking deserve. You know, if he's going to put lies out there, his audience needs to consider that. But it's not up to you two to determine that for them. I'm sorry. If Alex Jones is saying, hey, let's go to the Capitol and attack it, that's where I draw the fucking line at. And if he did that, hey man, I got a problem with that. All right? I got a problem with that if he did. Like I said, I didn't go that deep down that fucking rabbit hole because like I said, I'm not fucking Magnum PI up in this bitch. I'm just armchair quarterbacking it. And you know, I don't always just armchair quarterback, but I am totally just armchair quarterbacking this one, guys. I do not know what the fuck I am talking about. That's why I'm relying on Megyn Kelly as my legal advisor. Daniel Anderson is about to get blocked from my live stream, everybody. Okay, a week or so before the riots of the Capitol, they had a tour of the Capitol building. Half of those people that were in the tour were at the riots that day at the Capitol. 3 pictures of those individuals were confirmed to be members of Antifa. Okay, Antifa is not a group. So, Daniel, you realize you're a fucking liar, right? There's no such thing as being a confirmed member of Antifa. So understand, you are a fucking liar. All right, so here's what you can do, Daniel, to make things right. You can just say, I'm sorry, I am a liar, and I'm sorry I lied to your fucking audience. How about that? I'll give you a chance. If you like the show, the one thing I don't allow, you can't come in here and lie to me, motherfucker. Who do you think you're talking to? You think you're talking to a little child? You think you're talking to your kids or something? Now, I'm an adult, motherfucker. I know when someone's bullshitting. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. They were seen at Antifa rallies. Daniel, where are you going with this? Why don't you tell me what's your fucking point? You're saying some people went on a tour of the Capitol, and you know that they were seen at Antifa rallies. Do you realize how fucking moronic you sound right now? Have you ever seen spaceships, bro? Daniel, and hey, look. Let me just get a little background on you really quick, okay? I do this with everybody that I talk to on here whenever we start getting into a conversation like the one we're about to have. Can you answer a couple questions for me really quick? Just personal questions about yourself? I'll ask them and just shoot them off, boom, boom, boom. My point is that you really can't believe everything you hear on the news. My apologies if I disrespected you in any way. My apologies. I was just relaying any information I was shown. Right. You got to remember where your source is, Daniel. You got to remember where you're getting your information from, okay? You also got to remember, like what I'm saying on here, I'm armchair quarterbacking and I'm not fucking Magnum PI. Neither are you. We're not experts, bro. I'm just having a conversation about something that I'm interested in. I really think Donald Trump's going to prison. I think he's going to go to jail. I think he's going to prison. Federal prison. I'm trying to imagine, you know, Donald Trump in prison, and then I'm like, I'm pretty sure he'd kill himself before they arrest him, you know? But trying to imagine what Donald Trump would be like in prison, you know? Would he be running shit, or would he just be shut the fuck down, you know? On goddamn, solitary and shit. Because he couldn't be around anybody because people would be trying to kill him. Whatever I hear on the news or anything else, and also seeing the complete opposite somewhere else, I don't mean to come here like I am far right. I don't mind if you're far right. It's okay if you're far right. That's not it at all. That's not what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you two basic questions that I ask everybody. Daniel, do you believe in that a God exists? Do you believe in God? Whether it's Jesus Christ, or are you spiritual? You believe we're all interconnected through, or are you a Christian? Do you believe in God? That's my first question to you. Personally, so this will give me an idea of where we're at. You believe in a God. Ah. Oh. That says a lot about you, bro. And, not to come down on people for believing in a God, but it tells me that you're going to believe something that you've been told only because you've been told it, Daniel. The only reason you believe in a God is because you've been told that there's a God. If there was no one, let's say there was no communication and there was no way for people to express to you that there was a God, then you wouldn't know that one existed. We have language, we have books, we have religion, and we have people, right? And we have indoctrination, and you get indoctrinated with all of that stuff. All of those are tools to get you to believe in something that normally you wouldn't believe in unless someone told you that there was a God, and here's a book that proves it. Well, that's what the news does, don't they? I've never seen an interview with Jesus Christ on video. I've never seen an interview with Moses on video. But, I've seen interviews with presidents of the United States. I've seen interviews with people that represented those presidents. I've seen interviews with with pundits who disagreed with the legislating that these politicians were doing. There's a whole different level of evidence there. You can't compare one to the other. It's a false equivalency. You know, trying to compare the news to religion. You know, I mean, there's comparisons that you could make, absolutely, but you know, you can't as a whole, you can't compare religion and news. Unless you want to go to, like, you know, North Korean news, where that would be like a religion. You know, you want to go to someone that lies when they purposefully lie when they're telling the news, or they purposefully hide information. You know, and it's at such a point that they are controlling people. Well, yeah, that would be the level of religious control. Fox News? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Well, you experienced, bro, it's like someone, you know, it's like you got hit with a bolt of lightning, obviously. And your brain runs on electricity, right, Daniel? Doesn't you know that the brain runs on electrical impulses, right? So just stick with me on this one. So if you get exposed to the amount of electricity in a bolt of lightning, which is, I'm assuming you did, that electricity is being exposed to your brain, right? Your brain is being exposed to electricity of a massive voltage that it's not designed to handle, right? That being said, this is where your thoughts and your memories, images are all created, right? In the brain? That's run on electricity and is now being exposed to more electricity than it was ever designed to handle. Do you think it's possible that maybe the fact that you had been hit by that amount of electricity, that it may have altered some of the things in your brain or caused you to witness things that weren't there, have hallucinations? I had a conversation with somebody about this the other day. Turns out they thought they had been abducted by aliens. And they said, well, I've actually got a story, Nay. And I go, I bet you do. I go, will you tell it to us? And they said, yeah. They said, well, I was on morphine. And I go, so wait. Stop right there. It's kind of like where we're at in this conversation. You didn't even think of it like that? Daniel, keep coming back to my show, bro. Keep coming back to my show. Keep watching it. When you are interested in things that are controversial, you always have to consider the source. If you're going on YouTube and you're watching videos, if you're going on Facebook and you're getting your data from articles, look and see who's writing the articles. Look and see who they work for, what the company is that's producing the article. You know, see if there's studies behind it. See if your videos are coming from legitimate sources. People are giving it thumbs ups instead of thumbs downs. People can be a really good bellwether when you're looking at videos to see if something's legit or not. You know, and every once in a while I'll see something that I totally agree with, and I'll have a whole bunch of thumbs downs. It'll be like a climate change thing or something like that. People are in denial about certain things too, and you got to be open to that as well. And remember, when you're looking at stuff, don't ever feed your confirmation bias. Don't ever think you know something and then type that into the search engine the way that you think it is. Type the opposite of the way you think it is. And then go source out those articles. See if you find some stuff that's legit. And then you'll start seeing. Like, for instance, you know, you said that let me just get this. You said I just couldn't imagine that we have to sit here and believe each other and every single thing that the news tells us and take that as facts. Haven't you ever wondered yourself, is that really the truth? Q hasn't posted in a while, says Patrick. What big names have been banned from Twitter lately? I don't know. They're banned. I don't condone any facts of violence. Any acts of violence. We were talking to Antifa, and you said something about religion. He is far from the greatest president. You said something about religion, and I said, you can't compare religion in the news. And then we started going over it, and now I'm thinking, yeah, you can really compare religion in the news. They are comparable. And they use a lot of the same techniques. That, you know, deleting, not giving you the full narrative. Not telling you that, oh yeah, we know the earth is older than 2,000 years or 5,000 years old. We know that. You know, we know that there are dinosaur bones that were here way before man was here. We know there's evidence. They don't tell you that. They're very smart. The clergy, they're very intelligent. They've all been through college. They're all very highly educated. You know, and then they sell you on a fucking lie. And you were right to say the news does that too. And I was wrong to say that it's a false equivalency. You know, it's a pretty goddamn good equivalency, and I'm wrong, you're right on that one for sure. It's sad. But you know what? If you can spot the hypocrisy in religion, and you can spot the hypocrisy in the news, and we're always talking about that. We're always talking about the narrative and being able to tell what the narrative is and being able to tell, you know, what the facts are. You are way better off than, you know, I would say 70% of Americans and people who pay attention to American politics around the world. You're better off than 70% of those people. Let me tell you something. There's people all around the world who think Donald Trump is fantastic. They believe that narrative. For some of them, it's the only narrative they really get. They fulfill their confirmation bias, and let me tell you how that works. They saw Donald Trump on The Apprentice. Maybe they watched every show years ago. They loved him. They thought he was the best. They just loved the show. And then he started running for president. So then they started researching other people that loved him like they did. And that's what starts it. When you start building that narrative together, it would be like if Nick Brown and David C. Baker Jr. started texting each other, right? And they're like, Nay is the greatest. He's the greatest podcaster. And David C. Baker's like, yeah, I know. Nay's the greatest. And then Nick Brown was just like, man, Nay would probably like it if we, you know, made a whole bunch of triage oil and sent it out to people for free. And David C. Baker is like, yeah, man, Nay would probably like it if we would do, you know, 100 gallons of triage oil. And then Nick Brown is like, Nay would probably like it if we would go brush a motherfucker's teeth. And David C. Baker's, you know, and it starts getting out of hand, and it has nothing really to do with the original person, and it just kind of grows on its own. It starts its own, like, it's almost like cancer, man, you know? And when the narrative is indistinguishable, you know, like the whole toothbrushing thing, it can become weaponized, you know? And it can be used as a weapon, and it can be used improperly. And then I'm abusing my power as just the little power that I'm given as a YouTube podcaster. And I'm abusing it. And they're right, I would be abusing it. I would agree with them. You know, when I first did it, you got to think of, it's a perfect example. The Tiger King, right? So he's podcasting and he's got an effigy of Carol Baskin, and he's abusing it, and he's acting like, you know, he's shooting it with a gun, and he's encouraging his audience. He's doxing her. He's revealing her address on the internet. He is doing all the things that they've got rules against, and not realizing when he's doing it that he's breaking all these rules. He's become drunk with his own power, and he's not paying attention to what the terms of service was. This is what happened to Donald Trump. It's the exact same thing that happened to him. He became drunk with his own power, and then he started abusing it. Hey, buddy, are you ready to go outside? My neck is stiff. Oh, you want to play? You want to play with me? You can play with me instead of the kitty cat. He wants to play. Here. I'll get down here. I'll play with you. I'll play with you. Come here, you. Snuggles. Look at you, Snuggle Boy. Oh, you're the baby. He's a baby, Snuggle Baby Boy. Oh, so I got you on camera so everybody can see you. Everybody can see Rody, Cutie. He's the Beezer. He's the baby boy. He's the Beezer. He's the baby boy. He got a big head. He got a big head. He got a big head. He's the Beezer. He's the Beezer. Beezer. He's the Beezer. I love my bees. I love my bees. That's my Beezer. He's my Beezer. He's the best, man. He's my bees. Jesus Christ, 2 hours. Listen, guys. All honesty, I don't know what the fuck happened to the shows. They're blowing up now. The numbers have been stellar. You guys, I just want to say thank you. I'm going to show you the live number right here. You guys are just, this is a 2-hour show. For me to have 30 people viewing, and it's been consistent, just so you guys know, it's been fucking consistent like that all night. Higher than that. We went up to 50 at one point. And when we went to 50, I went and grabbed the first coffee. That was when we went to 50, man. I was like, I need some coffee. My voice is almost gone. Hey, Buddha. Banana, Shanana, it's close enough. But I just can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys are showing up, and it makes a huge difference, and I love it. I don't even realize it's been 2 hours. I don't mean to do 2 hours because I know it oversaturates it, and then you guys won't show up because I'm going too long, right? So I hate to walk away when there's this many people watching a fucking live broadcast. It's literally have that. It's like talking about Donald Trump. You literally have the power that you are talking to a certain amount of people, and you know that they're there and they're listening to you. You know, it's definitely a responsibility thing, and you have to treat it with respect. And even when I'm dealing with 30 people when I'm live, that's a lot for me, man. You know, and especially consistently for the whole goddamn 2 hours. He might go to prison, he might not. It would be the first time in American history. It would be the first time in American history that a president's gone to prison. Can we talk about aliens? There's nothing to talk about. No aliens, so nothing to talk about. Patrick Baker of the show. William McDermott. Croysdale. It's Hot Topic. Claire Faust. Nick Brown. Make them want to come back. You can hear my voice, you know. I'm, yeah, I should take the dog out, you know, and I finished my kaffe. Oh, I didn't finish my kaffe. What about the FBI documentation dump of all of their UFO files? What about it? What about it? Does that make you believe now that we've been visited by aliens? Because there's documentation? No, I'm not interested in any of that bullshit. I know we haven't been visited by aliens. We're literally not close enough to any other life anywhere for us to even be, you know, to even see another life form, let alone be visited by one. Do you think the world is a simulation? No, of course not. Why would you think that unless you heard that, you know, somebody thought that up and said it, now you think it's a thing? You believe that shit? You realize how stupid you sound? You realize that when people like Joe Rogan have scientists on, and people like Lex Friedman and Michael Malice have scientists on that say life is a simulation and this is why blah blah blah, you realize what a fucking idiot, what a sucker they are taking you for, right? Why not? Why isn't life a simulation? Like Tron, like another world that's created by some entity, like a god that's watching? Is that like a simulation? Right? Like software, like programmed? Unless aliens have mastered travel at the speed of light. Right, William? Which, you know, hey, maybe aliens have mastered travel at the speed of light. But even so, maybe they're too fucking far away for even the speed of light to get here within fucking millions of years. You know, Earth will be gone by the time they'd be able to get here if they saw us. You know, you ever think about that? Even at the speed of light, they're that far away. What's your favorite strain? I'm really liking the Jack Herer. I'm saying that a lot when people ask me that. Nothing is real, man. This world is so fake. Vuda, do you have a big dick? And the reason why I ask you if you have a big dick is, if you didn't, I can understand why you might think the world is a simulation. Because you were dealt a shitty piece of software on your dick size. Vuda, regardless of my belief in God, do you believe in God? How about that? People know how I feel about God. You obviously don't pay attention to the show. We were literally just talking about that before you got here. Claire, that foil hat's getting a lot of use. Do I read Noam Chomsky? Yes. I listen to Noam Chomsky. Fuck no, that shit's fake. Yeah, that God shit's fake. And so's your alien shit, bro. You understand? We are what we are, bro. All we are is what we are. That's it. There's nothing more. If you can't fucking see it, fucking test it, and spot it with a fucking telescope, it ain't there, bro. You understand that? All this bullshit that you're feeding into, it's just wasting your time, man. You're miserable. You're fucking miserable, and you're looking and you're blaming a simulation on the fact that you're miserable. You know? How can you not think that this life isn't a simulation? Are we going into double negatives now? Luda, you're an idiot. It's not, you're an idiot. You're a lowbrow thinker. The concepts that you're discussing on here have been rehashed over and over and over again on the internet by a bunch of fucking idiots just like you. Dabs HS says I should ban him. Dabs HS, you're going to ban Vuda? Woo! You might get banned by one of my moderators, Vuda, because you're an idiot and you would deserve it if you did get banned. Not often one of my moderators steps up like that. I kind of like it. Sexy. Sexy when you're taking charge. We are the evolution of life on this planet. We are the evolution of life on this planet. Well said, William. We really are. Why do you have to call me names instead of listening to me? Vuda, because you're saying stupid shit that you've heard from other people. You haven't figured anything out for yourself at all in life. You're a very questionable individual. I would say that you're young and stupid. You're a kid, right? How old are you? You've got the mind of a fucking child. You've been led around like a bull with a ring around its nose. You know, and you're just following wherever they're fucking leading you. Let's get on a voice call and have a debate. Vuda, do you understand? Look, I don't mean to sound like a snob, but I'm afraid I'm going to come off as a little fucking snobbish right now. Bro, you're not worthy of having a fucking voice call with me, let alone a fucking debate. Suck my dick. Don't mean to come off as rude. Don't mean to come off as full of myself, but you are a fucking nobody. All right? You're a fucking nobody, and you're an idiot. You know, if you came in here and you made some sense, and we were disagreeing on something, I might be like, yeah, okay, we could have a conversation. And I might even have you on video chat, Zoom. I notice you say voice call because you're a big fucking pussy, and you don't want to show your face on the fucking internet. You know, you're just the kind of idiot that I really hope that if Dabs HS blocks you, you're the kind of idiot that I hope they block. People just like you. Is it, whoa, don't block them yet. Whoa. Is it because I don't own enough guitars, I'm a coward? What? No. It's because you believe that we live in a simulation because you heard the concept from some fucking scientist who's a fucking idiot. He's probably got a little dick too. And when I asked you about your dick size, I noticed you didn't respond to that. I wasn't being facetious. I was being actual. If life was a real thing, it would be all over the universe. If life was a real thing, it would be on every planet. Life is not real, says Cobra. Cobra Dad's like the most real motherfucker I know. This planet conditions is a random creation. He watched The Matrix a little bit. It's interesting what you're saying there. It's interesting. Keep the pressure steady, Juan. Keep the pressure steady. I like it. I like where you're going with that. He watched The Matrix a little bit too much. You would slay him. No, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be about slaying him. He doesn't. I wouldn't even have a conversation with this idiot. The guy's a moron. You believe something you heard somewhere, and then you started going watching stupid rabbit hole videos on YouTube, and now you've got all these stupid little, sound bites that you've mined, and you want to. Actually, I'm really enjoying this. I really want to take my dog out. Rogie, you ready to go outside, buddy? I should put some more triage. I feel like an old man. I got to put some triage oil on my neck. The Anua guy run this world. Have you interacted with a lizard person before? You have to believe in that, man. Come on, work with me. You're so funny. Oh my god. All right. It's Anunakai. Anunakai. Thank you, Snoopy. Anuagi. Fungi. Boy, I got some mold on my fungi. I got some mold on my fungi. Unreal, pal. I don't even have a fresh pair of socks out here. Unreal. No fresh pair of socks. What are you doing, pal? What are you doing? Looks like my hotspot went down on me. Oh, he said it went down on me. Is this why my brain's not on? Why won't the phone start? The fucking phone. Come on, dude. It's saying the battery's totally dead on this phone. And it won't start. And it won't start. Okay, there. Cool. Charge, bitch. Okay, finally. Click. I was like, start charging, motherfucker. %. It's 1% charge. It's totally dead. Can you believe that? When your dog attacks your feet when you're putting your socks on, you learn how you do it while you're standing up. I mean to say, your triage decarb and cocoa oil. Red Rollins. Write it down. 98% coconut oil, 1% peppermint oil, 1% activated decarboxylated THC oil taken from any bubbler and any strain of cannabis that's got THC in it. If intelligent design was real, why would it just stop here? Oh. The planet Earth holds conditions for the life on this planet. Why don't every planet have life? Right. No, I see what you're saying. No, it's a giant fucking, just a giant petri dish. You know, we had oxygen, we had water, we figured this all out. We've got sunlight, and it just fucking started with microbacteria organisms and grew from there. And over time, those single-celled organisms got bigger, and they became, you know, in the oceans, and you know, we know how that fucking shit happened. It's crazy that with all the evidence we have, fossil-based evidence that we have, that people still think that this was some perfect creation. You know, we came from fucking monkeys. We used to be monkeys. We still act like fucking monkeys. Look at me. You know? I mean, don't you see the fucking resemblance? How are you gonna fucking deny that shit? Why do we have a fucking tailbone? You know? God, why do we have a tailbone? Why don't you ask your fucking God? Right? It's just it's, you know, once you're presented with the evidence of evolution, it's so hard not to fucking see it, man. Hey, buddy. No, I'm going to take you out in just a second. Right? You guys are so funny. And you guys, and yeah. Right. We're the owl representation. Let me tell you, when you put it on your hoods and you're worshiping the owl, I've seen these people. They are sucking the blood of children while they do it. I remind you. I remind you of your stepdad. This is a great conversation we're having. I hate to walk away from it. How many people are watching? Let me see. When I put the number up, I bet everybody leaves, right? Where's the number? I thought I had the number up there somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. Ooh, look at that number. You guys gonna stick around? Maybe I'll let it run. I'm feeling saucy. I'm feeling saucy. I'm feeling saucy. I might have some more coffee. My dog wants to go out for a little tiny walkie, but everybody stick around for the sound of trendies. All right, so give me a second here. I'll be right back. All right. I have to go claim some souls. I have some souls to go claim. I will go take care of this business at hand. I have some souls to take with me. Hush, 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 hush. Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Well, you can call on your brother. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? What shall I do? Rogan doesn't want to go out in the rain. Rogan, come here. Come on. Let's go downstairs. I know where you can go. Come on. I know. I got a spot. Come on, trust me. Come on. Come on, it's better. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Rogan. Come on, buddy. Let's go downstairs. Come on. Oh, good. I'm right. Did you get yourself a pair? We're talking about his cock and balls. I love it. Keep the pressure steady. All right, you guys waited. I was designing something and it worked on one plot of land. Why stop there? Maybe it's in another dimension. Maybe he's got more Earths, but they're in different dimensions, bruh. And now, homeboy that's like simulation boy, he's like, right, Nay, see? Dimensions, bro. It's interdimensional, bro. Now you're thinking right. Diesel Freak. I know what you guys are thinking. You get this at dieselfreak.com. And tell Wade that I sent you from Nay's Garden. Diesel Freak. DIESELFREAK.com. Diesel Freak. I fucking love my hoodie. This was like a 3 times. Always get them bigger, man. Always get them way bigger. This is like a 3X, I think. Let me see, what did I get here? I got a, I got the 3XL. And I'm not that big of a dude, but, you know, you get them really, really big, and they're awesome, man. They're, like, so comfortable. God, they're great. I love my Diesel Freak hoodie. Okay. So, now, Wade at Diesel Freak. Wade Lalone at Diesel Freak. Wade Lalone. Lalone. He busts out the multiverse. Right. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I should have fucking taken the goddamn charger off the skid steer. The interdimensional spaceship shape-shifting alien reptilian. I give up. I tell him you sent me. Yeah, tell him I sent you. Tell him Nay from Nay's Gardens sent you. That's it. That's what you tell him. You tell him that. You let him know. It was Nay from Nay's Garden. Damn it. All right, so digits. It's going to go right past Earth. You're quoting Frankie. You sound a lot like Bernie Sanders. Okay, digit drops are, we're looking, Daniel Andressy did it. Daniel Andressy gets the next digit. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. Cheers. Top of the hour to you, good sir. No, I wouldn't read alien information because I know it's fake. William, you understand that, right? That shit's not real. We have not been visited by aliens. The government doesn't have any proof of any existence of aliens. There's no spaceships. There's nothing. The guy who claims there was, the one guy who claims there was, that he saw them and shit, he doesn't even have access to that information. You know, he claims I walked by a window and saw 2 men in white lab coats with some sort of thing, and I'm not sure what it was that I saw. Wow, you didn't stop and maybe look through the window while shit was going on in there? You didn't think maybe it was worth looking at, you thought you saw something. Saw fucking 11 different kinds of ships or something, and they were all different kinds. Each ship was different in its own way. They're all recovered from all over the planet from different times, and some of them are really, 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 really old. They're really old, from, you know, thousands of years old. You know, just enough bullshit to make it believable. You're like, yeah, that's possible. You know, that's possible. That the aliens were here years ago. Because in Star Wars, they said a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. What is the, what's the comedian's name that talks like that all the time? I can't think of his name. Dude, you should see that guy's fucking Twitter. I get texts from him. I'm on his text. I signed up for his phone texts, but I forgot his name. Freshly popped popcorn. Bro, I heard that popcorn is one of the worst things you can put in your body for your brain. If it's not like natural, they've got like this stuff they're putting in for the butter flavor. It's really bad shit, man. I found you guys, when you're watching videos on YouTube, you ever see that doctor? He says, "I'm going to identify the 5 ingredients you need to avoid," and you're like, "Yeah, fuck you," and you hit skip ad. You guys know what I'm talking about? Well, I was in the bathtub this afternoon, taking a little bath, just relaxing in some hot water, floating, like I like to do, and I was watching that advertisement came on. And I went, I'll just watch that for a minute. I started watching it, and he's like, and if you stay and you watch, there's a video that I made that I'm going to tell you the 5 ingredients that if you find these in your food, they could be affecting your brain's ability to think properly. And I'm like, okay. I wait, it's like a minute, and then there's a link. It says, click the link if you want to hear more. And I clicked the link, and it took me to the website, and it played a video. The video was like a 5-minute video. And in that fucking 5-minute video, he talks about fucking poison these motherfuckers are putting in our food. It is some scary, scary shit, guys. One of the biggest ones, though, is popcorn. Is the butter flavor in popcorn it's not butter. It's fake. It's some fucking fake, like, dioxazine fucking some crazy sounding shit. And he talks about 4 other things you need to avoid, too. One of them was aspartame. One of them was sucralose. And one of them is that one that tastes like butter. And you won't find... It'll say... He said, it's really easy. If it says artificially flavored or flavors added... or added sweetener, he said, don't buy it. He says that's the dead giveaway. He says they will not put these ingredients on the actual ingredients. And because of people like Donald Trump that want to pull regulation from companies like that, food companies, FDA regulations and things like that. Yeah, no more regulations. Well, now you don't get to find out that they're literally poisoning us. Yeah, and you don't even know the names of the goddamn poisons anymore because they're not putting them on the boxes. Anyway, I was going to go see what kind of fucking sugar was in that cereal that I was getting, that David Pakman recommended. There's a kind of sweetener in it. I can't remember what it's called. Naturally Natural flavor. There it is. Yep. There it is, son of a bitch. Magic Spoon has got it. Motherfucker. You know, it says it right there. It says it right there. Naturally flavored. And you're like, well, what is that? The blueberries? What is that? They must put the blueberries in there. No, 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 no. Look what it says right here at the bottom. It says natural flavor. But what is that? What is that next to the natural flavor? See that? It's a symbol. And that symbol is right here. And it says, adds a trivial amount of sugar. What, your natural flavor does? Oh, is it that sucralose shit that we're supposed to fucking avoid? I bet it is. But they're, because of Donald Trump type unregulating corporations and people that are libertarians and think that companies like this are okay to fucking load this shit with fucking poison. Hey, it's okay. Fuck it. Just fucking poison your kids with bullshit. Orville Redenbacher. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't have that fake butter fucking ingredient. I tell you what, Bobby? So, this is it. Let's contact fucking Magic Spoon, right? Send them an email and say, on your ingredients, it says natural flavor and there's a symbol next to it and it says add some sugar. What is that natural flavor ingredient and why isn't it named on your ingredient list? And aren't you required by law? This is the part I'd love to see. Aren't you required by law to put every ingredient on your ingredients? Why, and how is it that you can do this without putting the name of the ingredient on there? And what is your reason for not putting the ingredient on there? You know? Magic Spoon. Oh, you're so healthy and you're so delightful and and David Pakman says you're the best. You know, David Pakman says how fantastic you are. Come to find out, you've got an ingredient on here and it says natural flavor. And it says add some sugar. I wonder if you Google that shit. Okay, Google. Is sucralose dangerous to consume?
According to Healthline, if you like the taste of sucralose and your body handles it well, it's probably fine to use in moderation. There's certainly no clear-cut evidence that it's harmful to humans.
No clear-cut evidence? Huh. I wonder where that comes from. I wonder where that little piece of data, let's source that out. Healthline.com. I wonder who funds that. I'm kind of curious. I want to hear more about this. That's just one source. It's Splenda. It's what's in Splenda. This has got stevia. Oh, yeah. They add chlorine to it. That's what sucralose is. It's sugar with added chlorine. My God. But they say there's no harm in chlorine. You believe that? One 2013 study found that sucralose may alter glucose and insulin levels and may not be biologically inert compound. But it's safer than aspartame. Some research suggests it can cause inflammation to your bowel. Sucralose. Chronic inflammation of the bowels is a risk factor for some types of cancer. You love chlorine when you're doing a cannonball. There's conflicting research on the safety of sucralose. Yeah, some websites will tell you it's just fine. Other websites are like, well, there's conflicting evidence. That's why you can't trust the very first thing that pops up on Google, because big companies that sell this shit, they pay for that top spot on Google. Screech, how did he get lung cancer, James? We don't know. Arlen Roberts says, my God, you're a fucking idiot, my G Hope. What? Splenda. It's sucralose is Splenda. They literally add chlorine to sugar. That's how they get sucralose. Yes, I just said it contains chlorine. That's what I said 5 minutes ago. So fucking read exactly what you just said is on my goddamn phone right now, dude. We're reading the same goddamn thing. Sucralose may increase blood glucose and insulin levels, may negatively affect the very people who are using it to decrease sugar consumption. Jesus fucking Christ. Alters gut microbiome by decreasing beneficial bacteria by up to 50%. Damn! I'm saying, William, you're reading the same fucking thing I'm doing. Stop it, William. Stop it. Oh, man. That is some fucking straight up poison. Don't be putting that shit in your body. Sucralose. So, yeah, I'd love to find out what the natural flavor is. Let's Google that. Okay, Google. What's the natural flavor inside Magic Spoon cereal?
According to Business Insider, Magic Spoon is a delicious cereal for adults that's high in protein and low in carbs and calories. The cereal is keto-friendly, non-GMO, and free from gluten, grain, wheat, soy, and artificial sweeteners. It gets its taste from allulose, a natural sweetener found in figs and maple syrup that has zero glycemic impact.
Cocaine. I know this. I've tried to explain it to my diabetic relatives. Dude, they don't say what the natural flavor is. I'm all over the internet and it's not saying it. They brag about, they say, we tell you what's on the outside so you don't worry about what's on the inside. But it says natural flavor. It says fucking natural flavor right on the side of the box. It literally says naturally flavored. Naturally flavored. It literally says it. Soylent Green is people. They could be people, right? So many reviews on this cereal. Healthy cereal. It's all positive. Still nothing. What milk? Natural sweetener blend. They call it the natural sweetener blend. What's that? See if we can get to the bottom of it. I can't believe I've been live this long. It's 6:30. Congratulations. You may be our next lucky winner. It's funny, it's got the confetti flying. Congratulations, you've won. Hidden prizes below. There it is. Oh, not found. Huh. Splenda allulose. What? What? Isn't Splenda? Didn't I say Splenda was sucralose? Dude, it keeps coming up with this fucking search thing. God damn it. Rare, since you can only find it in a handful of foods like cereals. Allulose. Okay, Google. Where does allulose come from?
According to Wikipedia, cellulose fibers are fibers made with ethers or esters of cellulose, which can be obtained from the bark, wood, or leaves of plants, or from other plant-based material.
Okay, Google. Where does allulose come from?
According to allulose.org, it was was initially identified from wheat and has since been found in certain fruits including jackfruit, figs, and raisins. Allulose is naturally present in small quantities in a variety of sweet foods like caramel sauce, maple syrup, and brown sugar.
They're saying consuming more than 54 grams of allulose per day may cause digestive issues such as bloating, gas, and abdominal pain. It says it may reduce blood sugar. It causes belly fat, Splenda. Crazy, man. I'm so confused over the whole sweetener thing, man. Oh my goodness. Natural flavor. It says natural flavor adds a trivial amount of sugar but says it has 0 grams of sugar in it. 0 grams of sugar. Whatever happened to Tim Black with that $100 super chat? What do you mean? What do you mean what happened to Tim Black? Something happened to him? I gave Tim Black a super chat. He got his money. I sent him money. That's all it was. What, do you think I was trying to get something in return for it? No. No. Yeah, you misunderstood. Super chat, you buy a super chat when somebody's podcasting. You can send them money. Let's send them money. I thought you'd like that, Billy. I don't think it's full of chlorine. You just gotta find out what fucking natural flavor is. I just want to find out what natural flavor is. You're way off. You have to lean your head back to eat. How dare you? How dare you? Chris, I'm going to show you a little trick, okay, buddy? You owe me for this. The next time you eat spaghetti, bro, wear a t-shirt like what I'm wearing. Wear a tight t-shirt and just tuck, bro. Here. Just tuck it. Sometimes you got to tuck. Like that. And commence to eating your spaghetti like a normal person. Look at me. Now, granted, after a few chews, your shirt can work its way down. You might have to retuck. Tuck and hold. Sometimes you gotta tuck. William's like, are you eating that cereal? Yes, I am. How dare you? Dude, it's fucking blueberry. It tastes great. You like that, Chris? Comedy every day. I'll bring it. Throwing fucking food on my dog. I'm sprinkling on him. Bouncing off his head. Brody, look. Look. There you go. Tuck and hold. I shield my beard with bread. How does that even work? I really should take that charger off that fucking skid steer. I really should go, guys. I'm oversaturating my market right now. I'm oversaturating you with my marketing. At this rate, I won't be able to do a live show tonight, you know? Illegal in Canada? Did they say why? Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Why is allulose illegal in Canada?
According to Aviva Natural Health Solutions, allulose has been determined to be a novel food ingredient under Health Canada's food and drug regulations due to its limited history of use in food.
Pre-market safety assessment. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nick. I gotta go. You guys take care. My neck's hurting me, man. I gotta just take care of it. I'll see you guys later. I don't care. Check out my friend Ron Bacone. And yes, I am wearing my sheath underwear and I love them. Check out code NazeGarden for 30% off your order over there. Sheathunderwear.com. RonPlacone.com. Ron Placone on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel and hit the bell so you get notified for all of his uploads. Fuck YouTube, man. Fuck them. I fucking hate YouTube. YouTube sucks my dick, but I love you guys. I love all of you guys. My audience rocks. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see you on the next upload. I don't know if it's going to be tonight. I'm exhausted, so I don't know. But I will definitely see you sometime. Okay? Sign up for notifications on all my channels, guys. Bye-bye. Oh,